everyone, this is the first way to store your tarts that I'm going to share with you. This is actually how I started out with these plastic Sterilite containers with the drawers. And what I did was I labeled each drawer by vendor so you could see. Unfortunately, Kim's got really full, so she's in several different boxes. But you can see, like, there's Candles by Victoria, there's Front Porch, Haley's Heavenly Scents. I know the light's kind of weird. There's Kim's, there's Grumpy Girl, and then there's Kim's again. I really tried to separate like bakery and fresh or fruity. Anything that I really liked and really wanted to use, I tried to keep towards the front of the box, or I put it in one different drawer. Fruit Loops actually has its own drawer, and it's actually with the Slackin' candles. Along with Tempting Treats, they have their own drawer as well. However, this was kind of taking up a lot of space, you can imagine, and they really don't hold that much. I think the ones that have the little cups actually work great, like Front Porch, because they are small. But this was just the way that I started out. So if you only have like one tart, I would just put it in a basket. As long as it's got a lot of air going through it, your tarts aren't going to end up smelling like each other, so not a big deal. And I know that these mixed scents, but most of them are wrapped individually, so I'm not too worried about it, or they're in cups. So this is one way, and I'm going to share with you the best way that I've found next, and then I'll share my little odds and ends in the last cabinet. So we will move to the next spot. This is the best way for me to store my tarts. It's one of those shoe sorters that you put in the closet. This way I can still keep them sorted, and I can close the closet door and my whole room isn't going to smell like the tarts. Now you'll see I've got all different kinds. I've got North Pole, I've got Blueberry, Midnight Oasis, Water Garden, Kitchen Spice, Meyer Lemon, Kiwi Berries. I've just got tons in here. And most of these, actually all of these are Yankee. And what I do is I put them in freezer bags so I can double the space in here. So like Spiced Orange and Kitchen Spice is mixed together. But I know that since they're in freezer bags, I'm not too concerned that they're going to smell like one another. Blueberry muffin and blueberry scone are all three crammed in here, but they're all in freezer bags, like I said, so I'm not too worried about it. And this is just easy for me because then I can see everything. I remember what color tart it was that I wanted to use, and I can just pull it out, and it's not a big deal. I know Yankees are already wrapped, but I don't know. It's just kind of like an OCD thing. If they're touching, I want to make sure that they're protected. So that's how I store these. And I'm going to show you one more area where I keep my tarts. Now, like I said, if I only have like one tart in that scent, I don't bother bagging it. This is really if I have like 3 or more. I do have a whole bunch of freezer bags that have 2 of the same scent, and I don't really have a place for those right now. They're in a basket, separated from the ones that are by themselves. So I know it's kind of awkward, but I just have so many that I can't smush them all together. So that's the other way. This is actually my favorite way. If I had a bigger closet or a 2-drawer closet, I would have 2 of these. The last area that I'm going to share with you is, it's kind of like the hutch part of my desk. So you'll see there's my computer. And this is just the cabinet above it. And you're going to see a lot of things that are not Yankee. It's not even wax, but it's in here with it. I've got my wallflowers. Single bulbs go into egg crates. I know you can buy them, but I figured I had them already, so I was just going to reuse them. They're nice because if anything leaks, it's at least in something that will catch the liquid. And then I set all the other ones up so that I shouldn't have any problems, plus I can see the labels. I got my lighters, obviously. I've got Better Homes and Gardens in the back. You'll see I've got a lot of those. Sensationals are here. Scentsy bars. Kringle, Party Light, all back there. And then I have my oils. I don't have any Yankee oils. I went today to get some and they did not have any that I wanted, so I will go and look again. I'm pretty sure they have sales like buy two get one free often, so definitely go check it out. Bath and Body Works I don't buy unless they're having a sale like the semi-annual or whatever. Up here I have scented tea lights. However, I don't use them as scented tea lights. I use them as a tart. I will put those in the warmer. I will pop out the wax out of the little plastic cup, which I just stick in the freezer and it'll come right out. And I just throw it in, wax and all, wick and all, and then it'll just melt it. And it gives out just enough scent. So for like the bathroom, I think it's perfect. And I know some people probably will disagree with that because I use tea light warmers in the bathroom, so really I'm using 2 tea lights. But I would rather use my cheap unscented tea lights and melt these for all the fragrance they have versus melting it as a scented tea light. Quick Scents, I bought those on sale. It's semi-annual sale. I have not tried them. They are supposed to melt, I think, at regular speed or faster, and they're supposed to release a ton of scent. I have used the Glade version, and that's what those are. They're peppermint. They were on sale. I figured I'd just store them in here. Baskets, this one's fresh mint. I'm going to try to be careful when I bring that down. And you'll see that it can hold votives too. And I flipped the last one here, so when it's on the shelf, I can actually see what the label is. I know it's kind of hard to read it on the camera. Sage and Citrus and Grapevine and Oak. I save all my metal tins from like Girl Scouts or various places depending, and I put the really strong scents in there, like that one is Stormwatch. Above that I've got Carrot Cake, and I know it's hard to see but you can see the label. The next one up is Almond Cookie. Then I labeled this one Dune Grass, Blueberry Scone, Pumpkin Pie, and then behind that I have Fruit Salad, Granny Smith, and then Rainbow's End is back there. And they're in boxes that look like this. Now, there is another way. If you've got a lot of space and you're trying to be kind of creative, if you save your jars, you can actually put them inside. So here's one. It's my soft blanket jar that I just finished, so I put some of my tarts in there. And it can sit out so you can see, it's almost like a candy store. Like, oh, there's soft blanket. I'm going to grab for that one today. And I have a lemon one too that's actually full. And you can see that you can actually get a whole bunch of tarts in there. It doesn't have to just be a few. And that's just a lemon. This is just a lemon jar I got from TJ Maxx because it's got the writing. And I just filled it up. And I actually have these sitting out because there are so many tarts in there. And I have soft blanket because I just think he's cute. And I'm probably going to fill this up when I go to the dollar tart sale, or the Stamp and Tart Palooza, which I heard was going to happen in March, and now I'm hearing April. So saving those dollars for that trip. So those are the ways that I store my tarts. And if you have any questions about them, please let me know. I know they're kind of scattered everywhere, which makes it hard to know what I'm looking for. But since I am the one who organized all this, I obviously remember what I have. So that's it. Please let me know if you have any questions. And until my next video, take care.